Hello, I'm Len Clark. Today we'll take a virtual tour of the University of Notre Dame campus and introduce you to just a few of the many statues and sculptures that grace its grounds. Some of the statues honor individuals for their contributions to the university and society, while others reflect the Catholic character and identity of the university. On our tour, we'll learn some of the stories behind a few of the statues, including references to Notre Dame football, recognized as the most storied program in all of college football. Now, if you're quite ready, let's begin our tour. The first statue we will discuss is that of Notre Dame's founder and its first president, Father Edward Sorin. Father Sorin and 6 brothers of the Congregation of Holy Cross arrived in the wilderness of northern Indiana in the winter of 1842. Immediately, Sorin began preparations to build a university. Thinking the property he received from the bishop was bordered by just one lake, he named the new university University of Notre Dame du Lac, or Our Lady of the Lake. The statue of Father Sorin is located on the God Quad, or the original quad of the university. The statue, made by Ernesto Biondi and dedicated in 1906, is made of bronze and stands over 20 feet high as it greets all of those who come to visit Our Lady's University. The statue has a Latin inscription at its base and also states that Sorin lived for 78 years, 10 months, and 25 days. Actually, Sorin lived 79 years, 10 months, and 25 days instead of the 78. No one ever spotted the error until recently, and there are no plans to correct the mistake. Just north of the Sorin statue and south of the main administration building is the statue of the Sacred Heart. Sculpted by Robert Cassiani, the statue was dedicated at the 1892 commencement. It stands 6 feet tall and depicts Jesus in a long robe with outstretched arms. The inscription on the statue reads, "Venite omne omne," or "Come everyone to me," and is a reminder of Christ's devotion and love for man. The statue, however, is better known around campus by another name. The statue of Christ appears to be looking upward toward the top of the administration building and the statue of Our Lady, and seems to be saying, "Jump, Mom, I'll catch you." Heading west past the Basilica of the Sacred Heart and in front of Holy Cross Hall is the statue of Father William Corby. At the start of the Civil War, Father Edward Sorin recognized the importance of helping the Union cause and knew the Irish could either choose to support the Union or suffer the blame of not contributing. He urged his clergymen to join up and minister to the troops. Father Corby and 6 other Holy Cross priests joined up. Corby was the first Catholic priest with the Army of the Potomac and chaplain of the famed Irish Brigade, where he distributed the Word of God to soldiers going into battle. The statue of Father Corby shows him with his right arm raised, giving absolution to the soldiers prior to the Battle of Gettysburg. It was at the Battle of Gettysburg where Corby distinguished himself and was nominated for the Medal of Honor. After the war, he returned to Notre Dame, where he eventually became the university's 3rd president. The statue is also fondly known as Fair Catch Corby, as the statue reflects that of a football player calling for a fair catch. Behind Holy Cross Hall and the Basilica is one of the holiest spots on the Notre Dame campus. It is the area where the grotto is located, a replica of the grotto in Lourdes, France. Just west of the grotto is the statue of Notre Dame alumnus Dr. Tom Dooley. Dooley was a pre-medical student while at Notre Dame and cherished Our Lady's Grotto as a student. He went on to become a Navy physician and served the afflicted people of Southeast Asia with uncommon devotion and dedication. A marker features the contents of a letter that Dooley sent to then President Father Theodore Hesburgh just weeks before his death from cancer in 1961. The letter describes his longing to see the grotto just one more time. The statue was erected in 1986 by the Notre Dame Club of St. Louis and was sculpted by Notre Dame alumnus Rudolph Torini, class of 1959. Back toward the old campus and on the left side of the library, you'll find another iconic statue, Moses. The statue depicts Moses pointing upwards towards heaven while he berates the Israelites for falling into idol worship. The statue was created in 1962 by the Croatian-American artist Joseph Turkalj, but is better known for its nickname, First Down Moses, or Notre Dame is number one. Our final stop on our tour is just around the corner and on the facade of the Hesburgh Library. It is a mural by the artist Millard Sheets and was completed in 1964. Officially, the name of the mural is entitled Word of Life and depicts Christ the teacher because it dramatizes the opening of the Gospel of St. John. The mural, however, is better known for its football reference. Because the mural is visible from one end of the football stadium, and because Jesus' pose resembles that of a referee signaling a touchdown, the mural is affectionately known as Touchdown Jesus. The University of Notre Dame features many more works of art, statues, and sculptures that are located throughout the campus. We have only spotlighted a few. If you are a frequent visitor to Notre Dame, perhaps you might take notice of these works of art as you make your way through campus. Or, if you have never been to the university, maybe you might want to make the journey and walk the campus and experience them firsthand. Until then, I'm Len Clark saying thank you for your time, and go Irish!